Boom. All right, what's going on, you guys? It's Royce Jacob. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Crypto Convo, series where we cover exciting news and price action in the land of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. You guys, we have a banger today. The total cryptocurrency market cap just surpassed $2 trillion for the first time in history, led by Ethereum breaking to new all-time highs. You absolutely love to hear that. Institutional infrastructure continues to be built around Bitcoin. Altcoins are having a moment themselves, and both the technical and fundamental stars continue to align for the crypto markets overall. So I'm pumped to get into this one. We do have a lot to cover though, so sit back, grab yourselves a drink, and let's get into it. As always though, we will cover each topic we're going to be discussing, and then we'll dive into each one individually. In front of us, you guys know the drill. TradingView, where we'll talk technicals, price action, and price targets on the following names today in this order going down the watch list. You can see right here, kicking it off with the new all-time highs, kicking it off with Ethereum, mixing it up a little bit, but I figured we have to show Ethereum some love today, considering it did just break to new all-time highs, and it is leading the crypto markets in performance, at least as far as the big dogs are concerned. Okay, so kick it off with Ether. We will then move into my two personal favorite altcoin plays. Those are ChainLink and EOS. Okay, so ChainLink, obviously the Oracle solution. EOS is one of the legacy plays. It's been one of my favorite cryptos for a while. I've held a lot for a while, and I do really think they're doing great things with their social platform, voice.com. All right, so cover Link, cover EOS. All of these look amazing on the charts, all in big old megaphone ascending channels. You guys know we love those megaphone ascending channels because the upside is that much greater. So we will cover each of these. In all honesty, these all look pretty similar on the charts, but they all look similarly bullish. And again, altcoins are having a moment. That is a fact. that is just what I think we can all agree on that. So I'm very bullish on all of these. These are red right now because the charts did just recycle about an hour ago. I remain bullish though. I do still think that we have initiated the next wave up in the crypto bull market of 2021. And although we're seeing red right now in the short term, I'm so bullish on the remainder of this week and month. So as far as price targets are concerned, I also want to mention that I will talk to you guys about my end of the week price target. So it's Tuesday, April 6th at the time of recording. So I'll talk to you guys about how I think the rest of the week will play out for these cryptocurrencies. And then I'll also give you guys my end of the month price target. Keep in mind, for all of my price targets, it's completely dependent on when these lines of resistance are hit. So go into TradingView for yourself, draw these trend lines for yourself, especially if you're trading these. I'm not really trading these. I do swing trade them, so I will probably take some profits once my ultimate price targets are hit. But as always, you guys, go into the charts for yourself, draw the trend lines for yourself. If I can do it, you definitely can. Okay, so ETH, Link, EOS, and then we'll close it out with the king, Bitcoin. We do also have, again, as I was saying in the beginning, the fundamental stars are equally as if not more important than the technical factors. So we do have a lot of articles to cover as well. And of course, these articles will supplement the charts that we're about to look at. So for Ether, we will kick it off in terms of articles with this CNBC article titled Cryptocurrency Market Value Tops $2 trillion for the first time as Ethereum hits record high. So again, very bullish news here. We'll just go over some 2 points. Hit this, check out Ether on the charts. We will then move to ChainLink, go over this very, very bullish news for ChainLink. So grayscale or Decrypt, gotta shout them out. Grayscale adds ChainLink to its digital large cap fund. So if you guys aren't familiar with Grayscale, they have Grayscale Bitcoin Fund, Grayscale Ethereum Fund, GBTC. As far as the ticker symbol is concerned, ETHE for Ethereum. We've talked about them a lot here on the channel. It's actually been a while, but these two have played a large part in my portfolio over the past year, and it's very, very bullish considering Grayscale as an institutional entity is the largest holder, actually just of any entity on the planet. Grayscale is the largest holder of Bitcoin in the world, like by a landslide. Okay, so the fact that they are picking up ChainLink, this is a pretty tight-knit group of cryptocurrencies. I believe there's only 6, which we will cover. We'll take a look at the chart of the 6 cryptocurrencies that they do support in their fund. The fact that they've adopted ChainLink into that select few, in that elite 6 group is very, very bullish for the asset. And again, we've covered ChainLink was actually the first video I ever made focused around investment on this channel over a year ago now was ChainLink. So I love to see ChainLink doing well. I love seeing news like this pop up. And again, it just adds to the fundamental adoption of these assets. So we'll take a look at this article. We'll quickly go over a few bullet points here, because as I was looking over the articles, deciding which ones I wanted to go over, I actually liked these 2 specific bullet points. So we'll focus on this one, but I do want to read you guys these two bullet points in this specific article covering ChainLink and Grayscale. Okay, so we'll do that. Again, jump in a link, hit EOS, and then we'll close it out in terms of news articles are concerned with this Wall Street Journal article. You love those mainstream media publications talking about Bitcoin, titled Fidelity Square Coinbase Launch Bitcoin Trade Group. Little heads up as well, Coinbase IPOs in about a week. Next week, Coinbase is IPOing, you guys. That is, if that's not a bullish catalyst for the sector overall, I don't know what is. But very promising for that. Anyway, this is huge news. Again, the institutional infrastructure continues to be built around Bitcoin, and these are not small names, you guys. I mean, these are legacy names. These are pioneers in the space, and it's just so exciting seeing again the stars continue to align from a fundamental perspective for the king of crypto, and that is Bitcoin. So read over this, close it out with Bitcoin on the charts, and then lastly, we will give a beautiful word to our beautiful sponsors, BlockFi. You guys, I say this every time, but it seriously is such a privilege and such an honor to be sponsored, to have BlockFi, such a groundbreaking, such a generational, such a pivotal company in the cryptocurrency, not just the crypto, but the technology, the financial space as a whole. Being partnered with the Waves fam, I was such a big fan of BlockFi and a user of BlockFi long before they reached out. So obviously I was that much more pumped when they did. But as you guys know, if you guys are part of the Waves fam, BlockFi has been a sponsor, been a partner of the Waves fam for a long time. And again, it's always humbling. But BlockFi, future of finance, the old way of doing things does not cut it anymore. With BlockFi, you can use cryptocurrency to earn interest at up to an 8.6% APY, borrow cash, and buy or sell crypto. There are no hidden fees, no minimum balances, and no reason to wait. So we will go over this. I do want to show you guys the crypto calculator, which is in ETH right now. You can switch it from Bitcoin, Ether, Litecoin, all the supporting assets you can see right here. We're going to focus on ETH today. Again, show Ethereum some love because they did just break their new all-time high. Talk about how much 10 ETH can earn you over 10 years. 1 year, that's the beauty of this calculator, but we'll talk about that at the end. In my mind, it's such an obvious play to have at least some of your crypto in here, because on top of the money you make off the investment itself, so say Ether goes from 2,000 to 10,000, you get that $8,000, but over that period of time, you also earn interest on that, okay? So in my mind, it's a no-brainer. Obviously, you guys always do your own research. But if you guys sign up now, use blockfi.com/Royce. That code is going to be down below. You can get up to $250 in free crypto, and I get some as well. So it's a win-win situation. Really appreciate that. Really means a lot. Again, you guys, it's seriously such an honor for BlockFi to be sponsoring the Waves fam, so please go show them some love. Also, at the very end, I want to show you some. Unfortunately, you guys, my screen recording software did just crash, but that's all right. We'll pick up right where we left off. As I was saying, at the very end, after we talk about all of BlockFi's amazing features, I do want to show you guys some of the sick gear that they just sent me. Got a little gift package from the family over at BlockFi to the Waves family. Waves by BlockFi, super sick hat right here. But I do want to show you guys this care package that they sent me. Super sick. Like just the attention to detail here. I come from a clothing background, actually, you guys, if for those of you who didn't know. So I really appreciate this, and I actually want to show you guys a hoodie in here. There's 2 hoodies. I'm going to give you guys one of them if you guys sign up through the link below. So again, blockfi.com/Royce, get up to $250 in bonus crypto when you sign up. And for those of you who do sign up, I'll talk about this more at the end. I don't want to ramble about this too long, but for those of you who stick around, I'll talk to you guys about how we'll kind of vet that, and I'll give you guys one of the hoodies in here, and I'll show you guys the hoodie that will be given to one of you. All right, so appreciate it if you stick around to the end. Again, it's such an honor and it's such a privilege, and we'll talk about it more at the end. Okay, so let's just get straight into it. As always, though, before we do dive in, I will ask you to please give the video a like if you do go on to gain value from it today, or if you are invested or trading any of the assets that we're going to be talking about. Subscribe to the channel if you're new around here, want to catch more content like this. Of course, we don't just talk about crypto, we talk about crypto related stocks as well. And of course, check out my complete portfolio daily newsletter. First link down in the description. That is $15 a month. If you want a complete breakdown of my entire portfolio that I do update every single trading day, that's during market hours. So all call options, put options, stock positions, cryptocurrency positions, of course. Know exactly how my portfolio is structured, exactly what I have in my portfolio in percentages, a percentage breakdown of the portfolio. And along with every update, I do send out an email newsletter explaining my thoughts, rationalizing my trades to you guys, new positions, old positions, letting you guys know why I'm getting in and out of certain positions and why that is. Throw some charts in there, throw some analyses in there, and just let you guys know whatever I think is important during actual market hours. So if you guys are interested in that, once again, $15 a month, first link down in the description. But if not, no worries at all. Let's get into this. So again, kicking it off with Ethereum, but you guys know the drill. We got to kick it off with the fundamentals first prior to jumping into the technicals. Always got to have that fundamental base layer. So key points, again, CNBC, the value of the cryptocurrency market topped $2 trillion for the first time on Monday. Ether hit an all-time high of $2,151 on Tuesday morning Singapore time, according to CoinDesk. It is up over 180% year to date. Ethereum, the blockchain behind Ether, is seen as a key platform for so-called decentralized finance, or DeFi, which we talk about a lot around here, applications and non-fungible tokens, which are the most hyped thing on the entire planet right now, or NFTs. Bitcoin is the biggest digital currency, accounts for over 50% of the entire cryptocurrency market cap, and has been a big driver behind the move towards $2 trillion. So again, you guys, we covered that, a month or so ago when Bitcoin first hit the infamous $1 trillion market cap. Keep in mind, you guys, Bitcoin is and will always be king. I did just talk to someone in the Discord about this. A big question is why is can't you just make another asset like Bitcoin? And to me, it's very obvious, but to many people, maybe some of you, and I don't judge you at all if that's the case, but Bitcoin has the first mover advantage. It was the Genesis product. Bitcoin is and always will be king, in my opinion. I'm very, very confident in that opinion. They created blockchain. There is no team behind Bitcoin, which is very important. It truly is an asset of the people. And I know we're talking about Ether right now, but again, just on that topic, I did want to it came to mind, so I wanted to mention it to you guys. So please let me know what you think. If you do think maybe Ether will overtake Bitcoin one day, because it's always a fun thought experiment, if anything. All right. So moving on, let's talk about Ethereum. So Ethereum, again, you guys, many of these are going to look similar, so I'm just going to be kind of quick here and talk to you guys about what I'm thinking. So Ether is, since it began this uptrend way back in mid-December when the entire crypto market did take off, Ether has been in this beautiful megaphone-like ascending channel. So the ascending channel, you guys, this is like a textbook. This is a beautiful ascending channel right here that you guys can see Ether was in from December all the way to February. So it was in this beautiful ascending channel, broke down, started this lower ascending channel, but now it's actually in a megaphone ascending channel, which again is self-explanatory. I know you guys, ascending channel, standard perpendicular, but a megaphone ascending channel is when they sprawl out like that. So you are going to see more volatility, but again, if you're on the right side of that volatility, it can prove to be very, very lucrative, because Ether is on its way, in my opinion, to not only test the middle ground of this megaphone ascending channel, which is the top side of this shorter term ascending channel, but if we do break above this, if we can just say by April 11th or mid-April, if we can break 2,500, break back into this top ascending channel, this higher end, I think it's very, very likely that we ultimately go up to test the top side of the overall long-term megaphone ascending channel. If we hit this, I said it was going to be the end of April. So let's go May 1st, B-Day month. May 1st, that would take us to a $3,500 Ethereum. So conservative price target. I mean, not conservative. It is still optimistic. Of course, these cryptos do have to perform. But again, because there's the fundamentals and technicals have never looked stronger for these assets in my eyes. This does not feel toppy at all to me. This just feels like, again, the initial stages of the next big wave up for the short-term uptrend, and just for, once again, the crypto bull market of 2021. So month end, May price target for Ethereum is going to be $3,500. I do think we will see a little bit of hesitancy, a little bit of resistance, obviously, around this line of resistance on, again, the short-term ascending channel around maybe $2,500. But if we do break through that, again, if we do break through 25, I think 35 is in the cards, and that will happen sooner than later after this is broken. Okay. So that is Ether. Let's move on to good old ChainLink. Again, it's crazy how far Link has come. I think we were talking about Link, whatever it was. I bought Link around $1, so I don't know exactly when that was, but it's just crazy to see how far. Again, same thing. It's very similar to Riot and Mara, those OG crypto plays that we were talking about like a year ago. Please let me know down below if you guys were around for that. But again, it's super validating and just feels good because, again, I only get into projects if I believe in the fundamentals, and ChainLink being an Oracle solution, being a very practical and applicable project in terms of actually integrating cryptocurrency technology, blockchain technology to the real world, it's such an obvious play in my opinion. Okay, so ChainLink is looking even better. Again, I told you guys these are very similar charts, but some look better than others. ChainLink is one of the best looking charts, I think, in the entire market right now, and I'm so pumped to see where ChainLink can potentially go. So let's actually move that to get to the end of the month. But ChainLink, let's go over these articles quickly, and then we'll dive into the charts. All right, so Digital asset manager Grayscale Investments has just adjusted its digital large cap fund, adding ChainLink to the basket of cryptocurrencies. In brief, Grayscale Investments had added Link to its digital large cap fund. The news follows the launch of the Grayscale ChainLink Trust last month. Digital asset manager Grayscale Investments has announced the addition of Link, the native token of decentralized Oracle network ChainLink, to its digital large cap fund. The adjustment in the digital large cap fund's makeup was made by selling a share of existing components, one of those being XRP, which we'll get into in one of those bullet points after, and using the proceeds to purchase Link. As of Friday, April 2nd, Grayscale's adjusted large cap fund had a total of $538.2 million in assets under management, with Link amounting to 0.87% of the basket. The rest of the fund is made up of 80.5% Bitcoin, 16.86% Ether, 0.78% Bitcoin Cash, 1% Litecoin, according to Grayscale, and no other assets qualified for inclusion in the fund, except for good old ChainLink. Okay, so this is just, you guys can pause here and read over this a little bit if you want to. We're not going to go into it, but this is just a general breakdown right here of how these different cryptocurrencies weights Grayscale's investment fund. All right, so again, ChainLink, although it's sub 1%, it's still a very, very bullish sign, because Grayscale, again, they're the largest digital asset manager in the entire world. So the fact that they picked up ChainLink I'm sorry, it's 5. I thought it was 6, but of the elite 5 is very, very bullish in terms of sentiment for ChainLink, okay? So that is that. Let's take a look over these two. The native token of decentralized Oracle network ChainLink fills the void left in the fund after the removal of XRP. The native token of Ripple Labs, in the wake of that company's being sued by the U.S. Securities Exchange. So the SEC is suing Ripple, and that's a big reason. If you guys remember a few months ago when that lawsuit was first struck up, is a reason I haven't talked about Ripple. I sold all of my Ripple because that is super sketch, and I'm personally not trying to deal with that. If you guys want to trade it, Ripple's had its ups and downs. Ripple's obviously always going to have some rips and dips, but I'm not comfortable personally trading Ripple. If you do, I mean, to each their own. If you want to, if you like XRP as a project, again, do you, but I'm not. And I'm very, very glad that ChainLink took its spot. Okay, so ChainLink's Oracle acts as a bridge between cryptocurrency smart contracts and off-chain data feeds. Again, you guys, I've made plenty of analyses on ChainLink. If you guys want to watch those, go check them out. But ChainLink, in my opinion, from a fundamental, actually applicable, tangible perspective, in terms of what projects in the cryptocurrency space are actually going to be applied to the future financials, to DeFi, to the financial system 2.0, ChainLink is my horse in that race. And I think it's, again, the more you understand about ChainLink, the more obvious that becomes. So ChainLink, very similar to Ether, again, on the bottom side of a very, very, very beautiful megaphone ascending channel. Short term, April 11th, April 12th, over the course of the coming week or so, I think we could see this top side tested, come up to $46, $47, probably see a dip, maybe come test the previous high around 36. So this is a very wide range, you guys, which is important to keep in mind. But again, that's the beauty of volatility. If you're able to capture that volatility, if you keep your eyes on the prize, which is what I'm doing, and I do think, again, by the end of April, ChainLink could see like a 2x from here, almost exactly 2x. You'd love to see that as well. Again, I do think we will likely see some resistance on the top side of the shorter term ascending channel. But if we do break, just to play it safe, $50 over the coming week or so, I think it's very, very likely that ultimately we come to test the top side of the long term ascending channel, just like Ether. That would take us to a $71 ChainLink by the end of May. Conservative price target for ChainLink by May is $70. All right. To move on to EOS, we'll cover that last article, and then we'll move into Bitcoin, close it out with the king. All right, so this felt good, you guys. This felt super good. So I believe I made this chart for the news. I think the last time I covered EOS, it's been a while on the channel, but I believe I made this line for the newsletter. And this is what I love to see, you guys. Like, this is the epitome of a pretty sketchy looking chart, but also of a beautiful megaphone ascending channel. This one's a little less extreme, but this is actually just one big ascending channel. This isn't multiple layers. This isn't two ascending channels kind of strapped into one to create that large megaphone. This is more of a true megaphone channel, okay? And it actually is a little more perpendicular, so I like to see this. But EOS, again, not to my own horror. There's so much luck involved with this, and there's no way I could have actually like exactly predicted this. But you'd love to see it. I drew this line probably on like March 26th or 27th, just because we're floating on such a strong line of support on this ascending channel. And as far as asymmetric risk profile, which means that the upside potential significantly outweighs the downside risk, because this was such a strong line of support, it was very unlikely to me that EOS fell much lower. But best case scenario would be to test the top side of this massive ascending channel, which is what we're seeing right now. It's playing out so beautifully. So again, I don't know exactly when this stuff is going to happen. There's so much luck involved with this. I'm not gonna try to act like I knew exactly what was going to happen, but it's just fun when things like that play out. Anyway, price target for EOS, just say April 12th because this thing is ripping over the coming days. Again, it's April 6th, so this would be about a week out from now. April 12th, I think it's likely that we see an $8.3 EOS. And if we break above this, keep in mind, you guys, EOS's all-time high, I believe, was like $20 plus. I'm not going to go back in time right now, but please correct me on that if I'm wrong, you guys. I believe it was $20 plus at EOS's absolute peak. So super exciting potential here. If we do break above this, we are going to be in shorter term blue sky territory. And because EOS is such a cool platform with voice.com, I'll actually bring that up right now for you guys who haven't seen it. Voice.com. It's kind of sketch that I did this, but that's all right, you guys. I don't really care if you see that. Just keep it chill, okay? Anyway, so voice.com, again, you guys, I got at Royce. It's very cool. And yeah, it's a super sick. It's the first decentralized social platform. So it's kind of like what Twitter's trying to do now, what they're trying to move into. But Voice is way ahead of the game. Again, I think I created my Voice account about a year ago now, and it's cool just the way it's structured. And again, there's so much actual tangible potential here in terms of what could be built on the EOS blockchain, branching out of the Voice social platform. So cool stuff there. Again, I just wanted to show you guys that if you weren't familiar. But that's the big reason, the primary reason from a fundamental perspective that I like EOS. But right now, this seems like a pretty darn easy read, and I think it's very likely that over the coming days, week or so, we will come up to test the top side. If we do break, just play it as safe as we possibly can. If we break above $10, we'll definitely see some psychological resistance around $10, I'd imagine. But if we break 10, I think we could be on our way to new all-time highs for EOS. Because again, the further out we go, the longer these projects last, the greater the fundamentals become, and things are just so much less. But like, the environment right now is so much different than it was back in 2017, which is kind of what we'll close this out on, like just the word we'll close this out on here. So let's close it out with good old BTC. I'll let you guys know what I think is going to play out for Bitcoin. And before that, of course, we will touch on this quick article. So again, let's just read over this right now. Fidelity Investments, Square Inc., and several other financial firms are forming a new trade group that aims to shape the way Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are regulated. The Crypto Council for Innovation will lobby policymakers, take up research projects, and serve as the burgeoning industry's voice in championing the economic benefits of digital currencies and related technologies. Crypto Investor Paradigm and Coinbase Global Inc., which operate cryptocurrency exchange, also signed on as initial members of the group. So again, you guys, these are titans of industry. These are big names. Fidelity, one of America's legacy financial institutions, is pioneering the way in Bitcoin. Again, JP Morgan setting a $130,000 price target. Paul Tudor Jones, BlackRock, all of them getting exposure to Bitcoin. It's just the big money's coming. The whales are coming. They're just waiting for the right time. And if we do start ripping, I feel like they're going to start wanting to pick up because again, a six-figure Bitcoin is not out of the realm of possibility by the end of 2021 at all in my mind. And again, with the current technicals, with Bitcoin breaking out of the short-term downtrend that we began in mid-March, I think it's very, very likely that we are on this next wave up. So for Bitcoin, again, we did break out of that short-term downtrend, saw a little pullback to that low of 50K, bounced off 50K, strong psychological even, came back up, currently in an uptrend. We did technically here set kind of like we are setting like a lower high now, but this chart honestly looks pretty weird to me, you guys. We are in a short-term downtrend once again right here. So again, to get bullish, to flip bullish short-term, I will need to see Bitcoin, and I think a lot of traders will need to see Bitcoin close above this downtrend. So if over the coming days, April 7th, 8th, whenever, we can come up, break back above like 59K, if we do break back above 59K, that would flip me pretty damn bullish. Let's just call it 60K. If we can break 60K, which we did a few days ago, on April 1st, April Fools, that was a little April Fool, but if we can break 60K, I think it's very, very likely that we are ultimately on our way back up to test the overall line of resistance on the greater uptrend, which is very obvious. So if these do collide, so this pattern right here, it is kind of, because we are in this short-term downtrend, you can kind of discount this, but just as a thought experiment, things like this do happen sometimes, like trend lines, although they seem discounted, sometimes do come back into play. So just for this example, if the short-term uptrend, since Bitcoin is broken out, comes back into play, and it perfectly intersects on April 16th with the long-term uptrend, which I'll zoom out to right now, that would take us on April 16th to a $78,000 600 Bitcoin. Conservative price target is going to be $78,000 for Bitcoin on April 16th. Now, will that happen? I have no idea. But I'm just using the data available to me to kind of come to the most solid conclusion that I possibly can. So again, you guys, this price target is very, very obvious using this high right here, Bitcoin in this beautiful ascending channel. So this high right here in the beginning of January, this high right here, February 21st, it only makes sense to me. Again, you guys, this does not look toppy at all. This just looks like a continuation of the overall uptrend. And since we did break out of the short-term downtrend, I think it's likely that we make our way up. Again, we will, if we do break 60K, definitely if we break 62K, which would set a new all-time high for Bitcoin, that would also trigger very, very bullish sentiment, bullish investor sentiment, that hyper bullish sentiment that you want for Bitcoin right now. And if we do break to a new all-time high, I think it's way more likely than not that this trend line is ultimately tested, which would take us to, once again, about 78K mid-April. So maybe it happens a little later. Let's extend this out. That would take us to, if we hit it at the beginning of May, that would take us to an $80,000+ Bitcoin. So let's see that $75,000 to $80,000 Bitcoin. That is my personal price target. That is when I will start to consider taking profits. And once again, if you guys do want to know exactly how I'm trading this, exactly what I'm doing, complete portfolio daily newsletter, first link down in the description. All right, so that's the video, you guys. Please let me know what you guys think of all of these down below, what your favorite asset is. If you like Bitcoin, if you like altcoins, if you like whatever, if you like Uniswap, if you like all those other projects that I never cover around here. I do try to familiarize myself with those, but again, I just stick to what I know, and to each their own, once again. But if you're interested in any of those, please let me know down below, because I always like knowing what you guys are interested in personally. Okay, so I'll see you downstairs in the comments. Let's talk about BlockFi. I was about to grab that merch, but we'll do that after we cover this. Okay, so again, I read you guys this BlockFi. Again, they have that super sick credit card. Show you guys a credit card. I mean, the metal black card. Who doesn't like that prestigious, clean, like beautifully designed with a Bitcoin logo on it, metal black card. They have, I mean, so many products, you guys. Again, BlockFi, they just raised a $350 million round. This company is legit. So again, it's just such an honor. It's so cool to be partnered with them. But the main reason I like BlockFi, I think this is definitely like their benchmark product, is their interest account. So even if crypto is going down like it is right now, you can still earn money with your Bitcoin. So again, I do want to give you guys the example here. Ether, say you have 10 Ethereum in this account for 10 years at current prices. Again, if Ether rips to 10K, this calculator would be much different, but this is just at current prices. Okay, so with 10 Ether in your interest account, in your BlockFi account for 10 years, that would earn you $1,400 per year, again, on top of whatever Ether's doing as far as just Ethereum goes. That would earn you 6.68% or 6.6% Ether, almost 6.7% Ethereum over that 10 years, and total to $14,000 over that course of 10 years. Okay, so again, BlockFi, it just makes so much, like, I cannot think of a single argument to not have at least a significant amount of your crypto. Again, not your keys, not your crypto. I mean, I do hold some crypto in other wallets, in multiple wallets. I do hold, like, I definitely disperse my crypto across many different, like, physical and digital wallets, but I have a whole lot of it in BlockFi, and there's no reason not to, because you do earn, again, you earn the money from the crypto, and you also earn, I mean, you also earn interest on top of that. So it's like, why not at least have some of it in there? Okay, so let's do 1 year just to see what that looks like. 1 year, you would earn $1,000. So 0.53 over a year. If you just kept it in there for a year, you would earn half an Ether, which comes out to just over $1,000. Let's do a Bitcoin real quick just to show you guys what that could look like. Let's just look at a crazy thing. So 10 Bitcoin for 10 years would earn you 2.76 Bitcoin over the course of that 10 years, 16K per year, totaling to 160K over the course of that decade. All right. So again, the more you have in there, the more you reap, the more rewards you reap. Of course, that's obvious. Interest accounts 101. But again, you guys, this is at current prices. And as we all know, if you guys are as bullish as I am on the cryptocurrency sector over the course of the next decade, this number is going to be significantly greater than it is right now with these current calculations. All right. So again, blockfi.com/Royce, first link, or not the first link, but the second link down in the description. Get both of us from some free crypto. Okay, really appreciate it if you check that out. Even if you don't use my link, which would be kind of messed up if you didn't and you do apply, please use my link. But if you do want to sign up, I mean, as long as you're getting in there, that's really all that matters. Okay, so that is that, you guys. I do want to show you once again. Step back a little bit, show you guys some of this merch that I got, and I'll show you guys the hoodie that I'm going to give you. Okay, so see the. Gotta do that. Look at that packaging, man. I mean, the BlockFi logo all blacked out. The black like package, like the black paper. What that gift paper, I guess, right there. So we got the mug. I'm not gonna bust out the mug right now, but the mug is sick. Just throw it on the ground for now. It's metal, so it's okay. It's okay that I threw that. Sorry, BlockFi boys. If you upset, that's not gonna upset you. You guys are all right. But we got the BlockFi hoodie. This one I like a lot more, so I'm sorry. I'm actually gonna keep this. But we also got. Wait, is the hoodie behind this one? Where's the other hoodie? Okay, so I'm actually going to give you guys just one of these shirts, all right? So, because I'm sorry, I like that hoodie. I thought there was 2 hoodies, but I guess it was just shirts. Sorry, you guys. But I will give you guys one of these shirts. I don't know if you want me to sign it. I mean, I feel like it'd be lame if I signed it, but let me know down below if you guys do want it signed for some reason. But I get paid in Bitcoin. Again, you guys have your Bitcoin make you money. It just makes sense. I get paid in Bitcoin, literally in many cases, but also through BlockFi, through that interest account. I literally do get paid in Bitcoin, and you have your Bitcoin work for you. Just like you have your money work for you, have your Bitcoin work for you without doing literally anything at all. And again, even if Bitcoin is declining in value, you still make money off it because you're earning that interest regardless of what the asset itself is doing. And if it goes up, as it goes up, you earn more and more interest. That's the beauty of compounding, all right? So I will be giving this shirt away to one of you guys. Again, I don't know if I want to sign it. I don't know if that would depreciate the shirt, but you can't just buy these. So these are limited. These are limited shirts. These are like pretty exclusive shirts, which is very cool. So yeah, if you guys, how are we gonna do this? If you guys just, I'm just gonna go by trust and trust that you signed up. So please be truthful here. And if you guys do sign up through my link, sign up for BlockFi, make a deposit, comment down below that you did that. So comment BlockFi giveaway. BlockFi giveaway with a flying dollar sign emoji, or just comment BlockFi giveaway, and I will reach out to you. I'll choose one of you and get your contact information. I'll give you this shirt. Okay, so I appreciate your guys' time, and yeah, I'll catch you in the comments down below. So I'm sorry, I actually didn't really think that through. I kind of on the spot figured I wanted to give you guys something, but again, if I can give you guys something, I'll take every opportunity I can to support the Waves family. And again, it's a win-win situation because we're all supporting each other. All right. So shout out to BlockFi. Bigger shout out to the Waves family. I love you guys. And again, I'll catch you downstairs in the comments. So until next time, always remember, take action, make waves. Peace.